Hi there, YouTubers. It's Tuesday, and today is my week 5 update. I'm going to make today kind of short and brief. I'm sorry these are always in the car on my way home or to work, but it just happens to be that's the only time I have any free time to just set this thing up and talk. A couple of things. The first thing is I cannot report my weight today because I have no idea what it is. I know this is going to sound crazy to you, but I think my scale is broken. I really think it is broken. I don't know. I don't know if the battery's going dead or what, but every time my husband and I weigh on it, it'll weigh like 2 pounds higher, 3 pounds higher, 6 pounds lower, so we don't have any idea what we really weigh. And I think last week it gave me some wrong numbers. During the week, it had me losing 8 pounds. And man, I was like elated, but it has me down like only a pound from that now. So now I'm thinking, I don't think it was right. And of course, that could totally be wrong because my scale. So my husband said, let's just buy a scale. And I said, no, we need to wait until Christmas because we have so many things to buy. So I probably won't get a new scale until Christmas, but I am going to get one that measures body fat and all of that stuff. So if any of you know of a fantastic scale that you can recommend that measures body fat and you know it's accurate and you've maybe tested it with your doctor, please let me know, because I've looked at Bed Bath & Beyond and they've got a big selection, and I'm not sure which one to buy. So the other thing is that I'm still struggling with proteins. I know several of you have asked me how am I struggling and what kind of proteins. I'm struggling with pretty much any kind of meat. Some of you have said, have I washed it in water? I've washed it in water. I've put a little oil in it. I've put barbecue sauce on it. I've put it in a gravy. It just doesn't seem to go down well yet. I do think in the beginning I was taking bites that were too big, and it was causing kind of causing me to foam. And I am having to really adjust to slowing down my pace. I was a fast eater, and I didn't recognize how fast of an eater I was, and I now recognize it. So for those of you who haven't had the surgery yet, that's something you're really going to have to figure out how to do, is how to slow down and eat and take, those small bites, and that's been a struggle for me. So that's kind of happened this week. The thing I'm so frustrated about, and I think sometimes I've got buyer's remorse over, is that it's not a consistent thing. Like, I can't eat consistently eggs, or I can't eat consistently, the only thing I can eat consistently is a taco. But I can't eat consistently chicken or whatever it happens to be. It just isn't consistent. I had some egg whites with a little bit of like lunch meat turkey in them yesterday, and I can eat that pretty good, the lunch meat turkey. But the eggs, 2 bites of it, and I was done. So I don't know, maybe it's going to get better over time. I'm only 5 weeks out, and I know several of you have said just be patient, but I am on the part now with my doctor's office where I can eat the regular diet. I've kind of curtailed eggs a little bit because I kind of got burned out on them, eating so many of them. I do see that I naturally gravitate towards soups a lot. I still eat a lot of soups. Like, I'll always, say, what soup do they have downstairs today at work? And it's normally something pretty healthy. Chicken tortilla soup, which I can't really eat the chicken, but I'll eat the broth. And the tortillas you can add or not add, and I never add them. So, or chicken noodle soup, I'll eat some of that sometimes. So you do kind of gravitate to that. I do still kind of gravitate to the reduced fat Ritz cracker and cheese and lunch meats. Not so much the egg salad like I used to. That's kind of died down a little bit. I'm now pretty big into like beans, borracho beans, refried beans. I've even gotten several cans of no-fat refried beans that I can have at home with some cheese on them. enjoying that pretty good. But man, if I could just get past the whole meat, it seems really hard to get satisfied. And so Connie, I don't know when that gets better, but it's still not better for me back at 5 weeks. I eat like an hour, and then an hour later I want to eat again. And I think that's because I'm kind of afraid to push the limit because I don't want to throw up, because I've had to learn a lot by, you know, throwing up. And so I never really allow myself to get completely satisfied. I'm almost, when I'm done, I never even get the hiccuping or the burping part, because it's almost like I just eat 2 or 3 bites, just enough to not be hungry, and then a little bit later I can eat 2 or 3 more bites. So I don't know, frustrated with that, and I'm trying to figure it out. Any advice or anything you want to tell me, you know, hey, I'm all ears. I'm only 5 weeks into it, and I'm still learning. And I would love to know some things that your body tolerates really well that maybe mine might tolerate really well. I do think it's different for every surgeon, and I do think that different people's body can do different things. Like Connie, I know one day you said that you'd taken hamburger meat and like queso. Whoa, did not work for me. Woo, I did not feel good after I did that. So I think just everybody's body is different. And like the soups that are kind of creamy with aeration, those don't do very well for me either. So I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to figure it out, but hopefully it's a journey, and you know, each week I'll get closer and closer to where I need to be to have this down. During the week I do really, really good with my water. I set boundaries for myself, like I can't eat breakfast until I drink my water, and I can't have lunch until I take my protein shake. So I have done things like that. And I do pretty good during the week with the water consumption, but on the weekend I just get busy running here or to this game and that game, or working or having to go places, and I just sometimes let it slip, and I know that I got to be careful with. But I did a 5K this weekend, and I was super excited. I beat my last time by like 12 minutes, and it was a cross-country 5K out in the city where I live, and it was for a really great cause, so I felt good about that. But it kind of made me sad that afterwards they had like burritos, breakfast burritos, and I don't know if you have tried flour yet, but woohoo, maybe it'll be alright for you, but watch out. Flour of any type does not do well for me. Pasta, any kind of bread. If I take a piece of toast and I toast it really well, I can do okay. But any other type of flour or anything, not happening. I don't want to get this too long. I know it's long. It's 8 minutes of everything I can't eat. So I'm so sorry, but everybody talk to me and tell me what you're doing and how things are going for you, because I'm really excited to hear from all my WLS peeps. Okay, have a good week. Bye-bye.